All right, we are here, game four of the day. Those of you who just watched the game of the week did indeed live up to the hype. Saw a really good matchup there between the Nets pulling that one out. Great second half comeback by the Nets there. They are 2-0, and unfortunately the Suns shockingly fall to 0-2, which I don't think anyone saw that coming going into the year. But now we have a battle of another 1-0 team, and the Pistons, newcomers to the league, are kind of still looking for their first win, looking for their feel for the league, and unfortunately that has not helped them today as they only have 4 players. So we shall see how they handle this. I think the Lakers they're going 5-on-4, so they're not holding back. We'll see here. Mark Connor wins the tip. We are underway here. We're going to see a much slowed down game for the Pistons. Right on cue. AP shoots a 3 pretty quickly into the game. That's going to be an air ball in a 2-2 zone, maybe a 1-2-1 zone. But big news today, though, for the Lakers as Gerald Duckworth makes his season debut as he turns it over right there. Just jinx it. Oh, the lob. Oh, Mark Connor is a high riser. Misses that dunk. Another, sloppy start as I think it went off of Duckworth's foot, but refs didn't see it that way. Almost an explosive alley-oop dunk as L.J. Harris nails a 3. Donnie Poole here has the ball for the Pistons. Pistons got Donnie Poole, Mark Connor, AP, and big fella inside, Jawan Nelson. So going to be a long night for those guys. Just playing 4.
And LJ Harris with the finish
and
fast break.
Bucket and 2 more points for LJ. Pistons just got to work it down, play a little slow, save their legs, work for good shots, and then do not give up easy buckets in transition, because this Lakers team, as Nelson misses a 3, Mark Connor, the mid-range, is good.
And Mark Connor gets the shooter's bounce.
He's going to be a lot of shots taken from Mark Connor today with only 4 guys. He's their best scorer. Easy offense.
And
Tone!
The slam early.
2-hand flush for Tone Brooks. Nelson. Mark Connor, the pull-up 3. That's good.
Mark Connor from downtown for 3.
5 points early. We're going to be saying his name a lot today. Let's see if they can just sag the paint. Honestly, if I'm them right now, I'm just giving them jump shots, hoping they miss them.
And Gerald
Duckworth, a step-back 3, says, I have no idea what I'm talking about. He says, I'll take that 3 all day. But really, when you have 4 guys, that's really the only strategy you can hope for is if you don't guard the paint, they're going to be getting layups all the game. So at least make them shoot some 3s. Turnover there by Duckworth. Five to 10. Pistons hanging around early. Last week, Spurs played the Bulls 4-on-4. So Bulls only had 4 guys. And the Spurs were generous and nice and played 4-on-4 with them. Ended up being a pretty competitive game for a little bit until the Spurs pulled away. But we're not seeing that same sort of generosity from the Lakers this week, as they're just going 5-on-4 and looking to end this game early. Sub comes in. Andre Robertson Sr. had a great game last week. A couple big 3s. Duckworth for 3. That's long. Gerald played, I think, the very first league, so the spring of 2020, or 2021 maybe, and he was a great player for that great team. Played with Tone, played with Seth and Bobby. They were a really good team. Good move from the big fella, and one! Jawan Nelson, great move inside for 2. But yeah, so we haven't seen Gerald for a couple leagues now.
That'll be his first.
He was unable to play week 1 because he didn't have his jersey, but now it's in. That 22 looking pretty good right now, and we're expecting big things from Gerald this year, as he's going to be one of the better guards on this already guard-heavy team with Brian Hernandez and Kawani Blackman, Tone Brooks. I mean, there's just so many loaded guards, not even to mention Andre Robertson Jr., who is still injured and hasn't even played yet. So this team's going to be loaded. Is Duckworth, good ball movement. Harris drives and kicks. Tone wide open three. That's long. Rebound, Harris kicks to the corner. Andre Robertson Sr., that's short. Duckworth, foul, and the basket.
And one as he gets fouled on the finish.
He's about as smooth of a scorer as they come. So
foul on number 2, that'll be Juwan Nelson. That'll be his first.
We'll see who gets more points between him, Tone, and LJ, because all three of them are really good scorers. Free throw's good. 13-8. I'm super excited to see this Pistons team, however, with their full roster. I've heard a lot of good things about some of these guys who haven't been here yet. That's a turnover. Got a 3-on-1. Good pass. Good pass again and a layup.
And great passing in the fast break as Tone Brooks finishes with the layup.
I think the Pistons were the biggest mystery. Oh my, another turnover. The Pistons were the biggest mystery going into the league this year, as just really none of these guys had played in the league before, and all of them were new faces, and we haven't seen them at their full strength, but we know Mark Connor's pretty good, as another layup there. We know Mark Connor's got some talent and some scoring ability. I know Capri Alston, I've seen some film on him on YouTube, and that is a large human being that will be coming in weeks to come. As another layup.
And Dre Sr. with the layup in transition for 2.
Pistons calling for a timeout here, and they're getting the timeout. 19-8. Lakers go on a huge run here, and we'll be back in about a minute after this timeout. Why is it always me? This is so bad.
Very lucky.
Back after that timeout. Pistons have the ball, down 11. Could see the Mark Connor show. They're really just double teaming him and playing everyone else straight with AP, and this is the mid-range J. Gerald Duckworth, the pull-up three. That's an air ball. Ball goes back to the Pistons. And quickly down the court, Tone steals it. Dre Sr. for 3.
Dre Sr. downtown from 3.
Dre's been automatic this year so far. Had 3 last week. Off to a good start today. AP, foul, and 1. Good take by AP. He's a good player. He did actually play for the Suns last year, so he's the one guy on this team, this Pistons team, that has experience playing in this gym and in this league. Was a key member for the Suns team last year who made it to the championship. So he's kind of their one veteran of the league. Other than that, all new faces. So good take by AP, and back in this zone here, just trying to force him to tough shots. Dre Sr., that's a little off, and rebound Duckworth. He's everywhere. Have a good start to this game. Ball screen, Tone Brooks. Got numbers, he got a drives, dumps it easy two for Dre Sr. Great game off the
And
bench
Cole
so far.
Brooks racking it up in the assist category as Andre Robertson Sr. finishes for 2.
They're just picking up full court right now, which I don't blame him. Pistons look a little tired. Nelson from the volleyball line. That's a little short. And a foul.
And that'll be a foul on number 3, Anthony Porsche. That'll be his second foul, team third.
Lakers lead by 13. Tone's got it. LJ, the deep three. That's short. AP kicks. Donnie Poole for 3. That's good.
And Donnie Poole for 3.
A couple turnovers early, but that's a good shot for Donnie. Get him going. 10-point game. Pistons kind of hanging around. Getting some stops. Tone, that's a 3. He answers right back.
Brooks returns the favor.
It's kind of a demoralizing feeling when you hit a 3 and you need to get the answer. Nelson the 3. That's off. Lakers look to run. Gerald, corner 3, he nails it.
And Gerald Duckworth, another 3.
And just like that, that's 6 straight points, and it's another turnover for the Pistons. Pistons have been pretty good sports about everything so far. I know it's frustrating, only having 4 guys, but they're playing hard, having smiles on their face, which we love to see that. LJ slithers into the paint. Good 2-point layup.
Makes it look easy as he finishes right-handed for the lefty.
Donnie Poole takes it up. Pull up 3. That's blocked. Recovered and kept alive by the Pistons. Donnie. Pull up 3. That's it. Donnie Poole.
Why he can do it.
2 straight threes for Donnie. These threes are keeping the Pistons in the game. 10 minutes to go still. This could be a high-scoring game for the Lakers as they're already well on their way to 100.
And the Lakers are giving them a barrage of 3-pointers from downtown.
Tone Brooks nails another 3. A silky smooth score. Yeah, they are well on their way. Donnie may have gotten bumped, no call. Easy 2 points for the Lakers again.
Kwame Blackman finishes on the break for the Lakers.
Connor, double teamed and a foul, yep. Some subs coming for the Lakers as they just are keeping their bodies fresh. J.J. Calvin comes in the game. Dre Sr. comes back in the game. Again, Lakers are still missing Brian Hernandez and Dre Jr. So that's 2 guys who are starter quality guys who they're missing out on, and they still are potentially probably going to start 2-0 if all things finish out strong here. Is a 3. Oh, deep 2 for Nelson as he finally gets on the board. Duckworth, he's been explosive today. Offensive board and 1.
Senior gets the foul and 1.
Andre Robertson Sr. The crowd applauds. He's a crowd favorite here. Off to a good start this first half. A couple layups, big 3-pointer there. Can extend this game to 19. Free throw is good. Mark Connor, pretty quiet. I expect him to be maybe a little more assertive, but he's getting his teammates involved, which you love to see, as Nelson misses the shot. Duckworth kicks it. Barnes for 3. That's off. And it looks like it's going to be off the Lakers, and it should be the Pistons ball. Lakers are continuing the full court press, and they're basically just double teaming Mark Connor, not letting him get anything. I mean, they have 2 guys kind of shading him at all times. Nelson has been loving the jump shots today. The floater gets good.
And Juwan
Nelson.
Showing off the bag.
I like his game. He's had a pretty good first half here. Wish we could see the Pistons team in a full force here as they have some talent. You can see as Juwan Nelson still's got it. Pull up from the volleyball line. Oh, I wanted that one to go. I wanted that one. Nelson's getting some oohs and ahs from the crowd as Duckworth pulls up. That's way short. And another easy bucket for Dre Sr. He's going to sneak around and be the leading scorer of this game. AP slowing it down, wants the ball screen. Pistons got to remember there's no shot clock either, so you hate to say, oh, that pass was to nobody. You hate to say, you don't want to see stalling, but just to preserve energy and keep this thing closer. I mean, you might as well just take a minute or two in each possession on offense and just take your time as LJ Harris shoots a three. That one's off. Nelson showing the handles again. Hesitation in and out. He's off our screen right now. Nelson, the crossover pull up, that one's off. He is electrifying this crowd though. Everyone is on the edge of their seat seeing what this man's going to do next. Easy two for J.J. Calvin.
By LJ Harris to J.J. Calvin for the finishing sign.
Mark Connor. I want to see this man put on a show right now. I've heard some great things. He's a great scorer. Easy floater right there on cue. Mark Connor, he's a very skilled player. Gets the 2-pointers. Oh. Floater, that's good. Barnes. Devontae Barnes.
Another great pass by the Lakers for a finishing side.
Everything's coming easy right now for the Lakers, which doesn't surprise me. Nelson just keeps pulling. He has the green light. He's getting maybe a little tired right now as he misses short. Football pass to Blackman. Calvin.
Pass from Kwani Blackman to J.J. Calvin as he finishes for 2 inside.
Lakers are up 25. We hate to see blowouts here at K1. Donnie Poole chucks, launches from deep. Still got 25 minutes of game left to be played as they're already at 50 points. Mark Connor, he's got it now. Looking to do things himself. Stops and pops, misses the three. Like that. Like that. Okay. Is that good? Okay. Subs come back in. Tone Brooks getting a much needed rest as you can tell he's really tired right now. Another three falls for Blackman. I mean, I know it's 5-on-4, but Lakers are just not missing any shots right now. Connor's got it. Pull up three is good.
Knocks it down, contested.
Mark Connor and just defense.
And great full-court pass from Tone Brooks to Devontae Barnes for the 2 inside.
Defense is optional right now for this Pistons team. Donnie Poole. Another deep pull-up three. He hits one. Pistons got to get back on defense, though. I get they only got 4 guys, but we can show a little bit more effort down here. Barnes for three. He hits one.
Barnes knocks it down from deep.
I mean, the rims are like the size of the Pacific Ocean right now, as both teams are just launching and making everything. The floating three from Donnie. Mark Connor, easy two. You can start to tell he's turning it on a little bit. Pistons just, they got 2 guys on defense every single possession as they're at 61-31. I don't know what the record is, folks watching, what the most points in one game is, but the Lakers have got to be they're on a mission right now to break that record as they're already halfway to 120, still with 2 minutes to go in this half. Donnie Poole, he's been kind of had the hot hand a little bit in this first half. He misses the three. Here comes Tone. Blackman, short, gets the O board. dumps it down to the corner. Duckworth to Tone. Well, they want the assist. Tone misses the three. Another bucket by Blackman. 32-point lead. It's not a lot going for the Pistons. Duckworth wanted the steal. Donnie Poole shoots the deep three again. He loves that volleyball line. It's going to be Lakers basketball. Another three.
And he says you better guard it. Knocked down for three by Devontae Barnes.
Man, sometimes when you're playing a game like this, just making shots is contagious. When one guy makes a shot and everyone makes shots, and Nelson, heck of a move by Nelson, just short. Tone drops it off to Barnes, misses the layup. J.J. Calvin follows it home.
Put back in transition for two.
68-31. Lakers making a statement right now as they're looking to be 2-0 right now, and I think they're going to be, as another turnover. Pistons are looking a little sluggish right now, which I don't blame them. Three's off. Barnes playing with some good effort though. It's out of bounds as Duckworth still makes the shot. I think we're going to be seeing the clock move the rest of the game. I don't think we'll ever see a stoppage of clock here as Connor back to AP. They should just hold for the last shot as Donnie Poole says, nope, I'm not doing that. Takes a three. Good pass, and Barnes scores again.
Barnes for two on the break.
Skips ahead. Nelson launches it from way downtown. That's short. Connor the rebound. Rebound again, he scores.
Connor puts it back off the miss.
We're gonna see some fireworks from somebody this game. Duckworth, 5 seconds. Just giving him the three. Takes a step back, and that's short. Lakers lead by a lot. We have one more half.
First half, and the Boots guy.
One more half of basketball, so stick around.
Lakers 70,
we will be back in about.
We'll be back after halftime.
4 minutes. 4 minutes. Okay. If you are still with us, I give you credit. We are starting the second half here, 70-33. Yeah. Tough first half for the Pistons. Not much else you could say about that. But the Lakers, I mean, credit the Lakers. They're playing well, hitting shots.
All right, guys.
And they made it pretty clear that they wanted this thing to be over quickly by how hard they played, despite it being 5-on-4. So credit them for showing up and playing. These are always tough games to play in, as it will be Lakers ball to start. Pistons still got 4 guys. I think
we are underway.
The questions here now is still always like, what is this team going to look like fully stocked here when they have all their guys? From what we've heard, it's supposed to be a pretty dynamic team. Tone Brooks, deep corner three. Trey Senior's had a great game, and he carries it.
Senior with the jump shot off the rebound.
Carries it into the second half. I think he might have the most points in their team. He's got to have close to 15, 16 points. Tone.
And it's showtime.
The takeaway, Tone Brooks.
Tone Brooks with the slam.
Easy steal, easy dunk. Love to see that from Tone. It's exactly the way the Lakers wanted to start this half. As pass stays here with the Pistons. Connor wants the ball. Double team comes and he scores plus the foul.
And that's a foul and one. Mark Connor with the finish. Foul on Tone Brooks.
You know, I think one takeaway from this is Mark Connor
That'll be his second.
You know, he was their leading scorer last week. Had 20, 24 points, 25 points maybe in their first game, but watching him play for myself now for the first time, I can definitely tell he's going to be a problem in this league once they're fully loaded. He's a good scorer. He's got good athleticism, good length. So I'm excited to see what he does moving forward, as he's definitely going to be one of the league's best scorers, as LJ misses everything. It's going to be Pistons ball. A couple of good games earlier today. Bucks beat the Bulls in overtime. Another air ball. Bucks just can't avoid overtime games, as they've played two overtime games, but that was a pretty good game. Instant classic. Billy Baptist have 42.
And good pass by Kawhi.
Helped the Bucks secure that win. And then
steal, Tone Brooks.
Tone with the steal. Stolen again. Okay, Pistons hanging tough. Warriors then beat the Heat, so the Heat fall to 0-2 on the year. Ooh, travel. Warriors beat the Heat earlier in a pretty good game, back and forth game. Warriors go to 1-1, and then the game before this one was the game of the week, an instant classic. Good comeback from the Nets as LJ misses the three. Blackman scores.
Blackman with the putback off the offensive rebound.
Nets come back from, I think, 12 points with under 10 minutes to go in the second half, and ends up winning by 12. So a huge turnaround there. They went on a big 18-0 run. That's at one point in the second half. The kind of
Blackman on a fast break.
Spring that.
It up. Great pass by Trey Sr. as Blackman finishes on the break.
Looks like Walt's doing my job for me right now. He's doing the announcing on the play-by-play. Lakers they're clinging to a 44-point lead.
And live from Duckworth to Blackman.
Poole for three. He hits it. Good shot from Donnie Poole.
And shoots that one from the parking lot as it falls from deep.
Duckworth crossover. That's 360 spin.
Let's go to the 360 layup. Doesn't get it to go.
Mark Connor.
Shoots. Just misses.
I think the whole crowd wanted him to dunk that, as he is known for his leaping ability on the basket, but he settled for the jumper.
LJ Harris sizing up.
LJ turns it over.
Turnover, that'll be Pistons ball.
A rare turnover for the Lakers as the Pistons get the ball. And subs coming in. Duckworth leaves. Dre Sr. leaves, coach captain. Barnes and J.J. Calvin come in. Barnes had a pretty good first half off the bench. A couple threes, a couple layups. Blackman, a great defender, wants the challenge of guarding Mark Connor. Floater is good.
Light touch on the floater as he gets to the ball.
The lead is now trimmed to 41. Blackman.
Oh, he just jellies it over the front.
Goes coast to coast. He is quick. Scores that one. Full crowd wants to see this one go in. Nelson. Pull up. That's just off. Connor.
Mark Connor
easy two. He's starting to pile it in now. I think he's got well over half of the Pistons points as Mark Connor. Barnes. The no jump from three, blocked by Nelson. He's everywhere. Connor. Watch your head as Mark Connor takes the free two.
And Mark Connor finishes with 2 points inside.
This is what I expected him all game. Just a menace around the basket. And the layup is good. Connor, if I'm them, I'm going to give the ball back to Connor. He's been their X factor today. Donnie Poole, though, he's hit a few shots. Step back three, waits, throws it to AP. Throws a lob to Connor. Foul and 2 shots coming. Probably a good break here. Good chance for the Pistons to kind of catch their breath a little bit. They're seeing some huffing and puffing. It's not easy to play a full game. We've all of us basketball players have been there at one point in our life. As he makes the first. And makes them both. This game is now under 40. I believe. Yep, it is 47 now, so it's a 39-point game. LJ Harris pulls up, in and out. Another Obor, though. Lakers have definitely cooled off this half from three, but they're rebounding just as good as they have been all game. Donnie Poole takes it. One to the bank, didn't get it. Barnes doesn't have enough.
With the hard layup.
The hard layup, Walt says. You can tell he wanted the dunk. I don't think he had enough in the tank. Didn't have enough juice, says Nelson with the easy grab. Chucks from three, that's just off. And the Lakers are playing fast. Behind the back to Barnes, over to JJ Calvin. Easy two. Tone one of the assists, I think, is another baseball pass here. Connor. Oh no, may have gone down. Looks like he's still okay though, which is good to see. You don't want to see an injury. You don't want to see an injury in a game like this. I mean, both teams are playing hard. You never want to see anybody get hurt, so good to see Mark still playing, especially when you only have four guys. LJ, oh! He's been taking so many deep ones. Nelson, wisely, but he gets it back. A little bit of a high-low action here. Nelson, the fader off one is good one.
Jokic jump shot.
Juwan Nelson.
Oh,
JJ!
Almost excites the crowd.
JJ Calvin, that would have been a highlight play. And he gets 2 points, nonetheless, but sheesh.
And Antonio Brooks has a lot of assists for tonight, probably trying to break the assist record as Mark Connor knocks it down from deep. And that'll be a timeout.
Timeout. So stick with us as we're not going anywhere for 11 more minutes. I think the clock is moving still. I don't think anyone's be upset with that. Clock is indeed moving.
It is actually moving. I thought you were kidding.
Oh no, they didn't stop it. I think that's just the league saying we would like this game to be over quicker. Yes. We are back. Lakers are 4 points away from 100, which this may be the earliest we've ever seen a team get to 100. Tone's got to be going for that assist record as Duckworth blows the dunk.
Tries to rip the rim down.
AP, good unselfish play there. Donnie Poole for three.
And Poole knocks it down for three.
I want to see this Pistons team continue to play hard. Continue to just chip into this as Tone with another assist.
Devontae Barnes with the layup inside.
I think Tone's got a double-double if I'm not mistaken. Poole. Tone with the board. I think maybe go for the triple-double as Tone. LJ for three. That was good.
Nothing but the bottom.
Tone Brooks, as we're working quick here. Mark Connor, that looks short. Gets his own board. 2 for $1. Mark Connor doesn't miss twice in a row.
It's the second one to go.
Tone Brooks. I'm assuming he's going to be passing this to somebody for an assist. There it is. Does Barnes give it to him? He does not. AP. Pistons. Mark Connor. Shot fake. Flies it. Give point Tone right now. Tone and another assist for Tone.
With another layup inside.
I'll be curious to see the numbers.
And they have 103 points. First game over 100 this season.
Tone's probably at 16 or 17 assists right now, as he's been very unselfish, to say the least. He gets the ball, and he looks for the assist. Let's see if LJ can get it to him. No, that's short. I will say though, Donnie Poole's had a pretty quiet game. A two-pointer for Donnie Poole.
With the rondo fake and layup on the right side for 2.
And another layup for the Lakers. Tone is
Monte has the easiest 30 I've seen ever.
He's got 30. Devontae Barnes may have 30 points, folks. AP's just playing with his meal right now. In and out. Hezzy. Oh! Barnes the steal.
And Blackman.
Blackman the two-hand flush, and he stumbles and falls down. I will say this is probably the easiest game the refs have had to ref in their entire career. As not a lot of fouls or whistles being blown as Nelson for 3. He hits again.
Poole knocks it down again.
Sorry, I believe that's Poole. I beg your pardon. Donnie Poole. Yeah, how do I forget that? Donnie Poole, another layup for Barnes.
Monte Barnes with another layup inside. Tom Brooks with another assist.
Donnie Poole's had a pretty quiet game. As easy 2 there for
Connor.
Connor.
Look inside by Mark Connor.
Oh my goodness.
Jay Harris with the finishing side.
Tone Brooks might get 30 assists this game. It's going to be an unbreakable record if Tone can get to 30 assists. I don't know what he's at. He's got to be over 20 right now. He has at least 10 in the last 5 minutes of the game. So Donnie Poole, he's got a lot of threes. Once more, that's off. Dre Sr. off the mark. Tone gets the rebound, looking for that assist. And LJ gets it to him.
And another assist from Tom Brooks to LJ Harris.
Donnie Poole, another 3. He's been hot this second half. Tone's got to be close to a triple-double at this point. Don't blow it for him here, Dre. Oh, another rebound, though. And LJ for 3. Kwani Blackman.
Kwani Blackman with the rebound and put back.
That may be the first
6-minute point in this game.
That may be the first basket this whole second half that the Lakers scored that wasn't assisted by Tone Brooks. As Connor misses a 3 and another board for Tone. This man just loves the hoop. Dre Sr. air ball. Connor the board. He's playing fast, playing hard. Connor the easy dunk.
Slam in transition.
Pistons are at 70 right now, so neither team's playing much of any defense. Gerald crosses over. The lob, easy 2.
And lob from Gerald Duckworth to Kwani Blackman for 2.
We still have a pretty good following right now of this game, all things considered. Almost be watching Tone's historic performance.
Out of bounds. That'll be Lakers ball.
I think he's got a triple-double, or at least close to it. Pistons will retain the ball. Donnie Poole for 3, in and out. Tone, another rebound. Been saying his name all game. Pass, and Blackman for 2. This is going to be...
Antonio Brooks is still racking up the assist category.
This is going to be an unbreakable record from whatever Tone sets this game.
He has 18 assists on the night. 18.
I would have guessed 20. I mean, I thought he was closer to 30 from what I've seen, but it's been one of those games for Tone. For those who play 2K, he probably has the dimer badge.
Mark Connor with the finishing side.
And timeout is called. The clock will continue to move. So stick with us. We got 4 minutes and counting left.
Watch how I move, cause I know the breaks coming. Watch me abuse, cause I know that they help me. Nothing in my view, so it's hush on discussion. Hush on discussions, know what it means. Why keep it in the band and let you know that I'm a king. Y'all gas me, and now the piece. Big king, I'm real, got it in my ABC. Can't do
right, we are under 4 minutes now, as the clock did in fact move during the timeout. As unfortunately we just, I don't know what's going on now, as that's a layup.
And Gerald Duckworth, 2 points inside.
We apologize to the fans watching at home. This is not typically how the league is on a normal basis, as most teams, this is probably hopefully the only time this team has 4 guys. Another assist for Tone, but
and Antonio Brooks.
Stick around, we got 2 more good games coming up. The Rockets are debuting in K1 their first game in K1 history. They didn't play last week, but they are back.
Now he gets it with the last rebound.
Tone with the triple-double and another assist.
Oh!
Misses it. But Rockets are having their first game of the season. Excited to see them play. Celtics competed pretty hard in their first game last week. There it is.
He gets it to fall.
20 assists for Tone Brooks. That will not be broken anytime soon. But yeah, so Lakers Rockets coming up next. Antonio Marshall, the new chaplain at Olivet. We're excited to see his K1 debut. Former multiple-year All-American at Olivet. So we are excited to see him debut. A couple good players, a couple good guards for the Rockets. The Celtics are looking for their first win, so it should be a really good one here. So stick with us here, as within the next, we'll see, about maybe 5-6 minutes, we'll be tipping off here with the Rockets and Celtics, and then the final game of the day will be Rockets and Spurs. So the Rockets have a doubleheader of their first games, and Spurs, obviously the defending champs. So we'll see how they come out in their first game. So yeah, stick with us here, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes to tip off against Celtics Rockets.